What is going on, you beautiful people? So we're back again for another DIY, and right now we're going to be focusing on the front drive shaft. Mine is bad. It's pretty bad. Symptoms that you can, one of the biggest ones that I know of is a clanking noise. If you're driving down the street and you hear, or even slowly, you can hear clank, 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 clank. And you're like, what is that noise? Sounds like metal just tapping or knocking on something, and it's annoying and kind of embarrassing because it's pretty loud. Another symptom is if you're doing an inspection underneath your car and you see like this reddish dust just around the transfer case, flange, and the universal joint. Usually the universal joint is actually what's going on your drive shaft. It just knocks against the shaft itself, and then it'll deteriorate. It could lead to some pretty bad stuff. So we're gonna change that today. It's not that bad. You're gonna need an E12. You're gonna need a torque wrench, and you're going to need an extension for your ratchet. That's what you're gonna need. So let's get to this. Guys, so this is the front drive shaft, pretty much shaft. This right here is the universal joint. So pretty much this is the flange on the transfer case, and you can see all the red dust, which is pretty much the rust. And if I were to shake it, you see that that's disgusting. Look at that. So that's pretty much a big failure. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna spray this sucker down with some, you can use Prybar blaster or just anything to pretty much loosen this thing up. And then we're gonna use the E12 to be able to take that off. I probably won't film taking it off, so I'll just explain it now because I'm in a tight spot since I'm underneath the car and not blocked up. So pretty much you're gonna wanna, you can break these, loosen up. I would take 2 of these off and break loose the other ones. And then for the front of the drive shaft back that way, I would remove that completely so that the brace itself, this beauty right here, is supporting the drive shaft. And then you'll go back over here and then take it off completely. And then you'll be able to like drop this side down, pull it out, and then it's all good. Alright guys, so what I did was put a Prybar right in between the universal joint and the drive shaft itself, so that when I use a ratchet to turn these fasteners out, it gives me more leverage so it doesn't move, turn, or anything like that. So you're going to do the same thing for the front. I would keep the Prybar right where it is and then use it the same thing at the front as well. So we're going to take these off now, and then we're going to continue with the extraction and then install. Alright guys, I hope that's clear to you right there. But I had swapped the Prybar. I mean, you can use the Prybar. I had swapped the Prybar with a long screwdriver flathead. I put it inside there, and I had to use like a pipe onto my my ratchet in order to break these things loose. I feel like they torqued the ones in the front a little bit too much, because the rears came out pretty good, but these are pretty tough to come out. You can tell that the front of the drive shaft isn't as bad. Alright, so I took off the front, all of the fasteners off the front. Just gotta move that. So I took off the fasteners off of the front, and that's pretty much loose. You just gotta be careful when you're rotating the drive shaft itself, so you have access for the fasteners. You want to make sure that you're not scraping anything up. You have the oil pan right next to it, and that's pretty much what's out there. But you just don't want to scratch anything up or puncture anything. Alright, so after this, I'm hoping it slides right off, but seeing as how bad it is, oh yeah, this might need to be beaten off just a tad bit. Alright guys, so I was able to clean up the flange. It's not like perfect, but it's much better. The reason why I'm cleaning it up is so that when I put back on the drive shaft, it's pretty much flush, and it's not, you know, nothing's off. Alright guys, so now I cleaned up I also did the front of the drive shaft, what goes towards, I believe, is the transmission itself. That's not like as good as the other flange that's on the transfer case, but it's as good as it's gonna get. Right now I'm gonna put it on. I can't really show how to put it on. It's pretty much exactly how you took it off. Make sure you mount we're gonna mount the rear on first, because we're gonna have the drive shaft actually being held on the mount, or not the mount, the brace. And then you just gotta torque it up to 15 inch-pounds, and people, that's pretty much it. I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done, and there you go. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done, and this is what it looks like. Just gotta torque it down to 15 foot-pounds and give it an extra 45-degree turn. And let's look at the front. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is what it looks like now. So no more clanking. Alright, you beautiful people, I hope you can hear me. I'm going to talk a little louder because somebody is cutting the grass. I just want to say thank you to everybody, you know, for supporting the channel, and all the great comments I've been getting lately. If it's not on YouTube, I've personally been getting comments on Instagram and to my face. So this is how you change your drive shaft. So no more clank on and all that fun, well, not really fun, or all that annoying stuff. So that's all done. So stay tuned, stay awesome, subscribe, like again, if you see something you don't like, let me know, call me out on it, and you know, make some changes in the next video. So stay awesome, be awesome, feel great, I'm great, you great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm out. Peace.